Salute all my generals, all my lions, all my real men, all my queens, all my princesses, all my lionesses. Y'all already know what it is, Lions and Men. Let's get into it. So, I was in a spot called Adirondacks. It's a real sweet spot, bro. They had a bowling alley at one point, ping pong tables. I kid you not. You could go to the gym, like, not 24 hours, but as long as, like, through the different tours, first, second, like, the gym was always open. You know how certain spots you want to go to the gym when your house is scheduled? Nah, you get to choose what you want to do, yard or gym, you know what I mean? It was a sweet, they had a spot in there, a dorm in there. Well, it wasn't dorms, it was even, the way it was even built was different. It was built like, almost like apartments, bro. Then the inside was like dorm settings and rooms. It was different. Almost on some Happy Hudson shit. I had this white boy in there I was extorting the shit out of. Some friendly extortion shit, right? I think I lasted in Adirondacks a couple of months, not long. So, I had this white boy I snatched up, threw him under the wing, and he had bread. You know what I'm saying? His family had money. So, anytime the bag was in the yard, yo, let me get a 400, I have him pay for it, or I do this, I get that, boom, boom. Packages. He plugged me in with his sister. Facts. His sister was coming to see me from Pennsylvania. Facts. Was it Lancaster? I think it was Lancaster, PA. Shorty was coming, trooping all the way to New York, my nigga. Like, real talk. I mean, blowing up the phone. I was selling 3-ways, all type of shit. So, fast forwarding, because this is not really actually the story that we're going to talk about. Fast forwarding, I'm on a visit, literally, with this dude's sister, right? And when I get back to the house after the visit, and his sister was a nice joint, I ain't going front, little snow bunny. When I come back off the visit, I got the bag, all that. Package heavy, all that, 35 pounds. I found out that my white boy got the brakes beat off him, and he in the infirmary. I'm like, so some new nigga that didn't know better, and then the white boy feeling himself because he had my protection. You know what I'm saying? It was over some TV shit in the day room. And like, literally it was over some TV shit. But the white boy, was on some, we ain't changing, this is what we watch, boom, boom. At this time, whatever the schedule was. And son wasn't trying to hear it. The white boy told the nigga, like, listen, some shit about, he brought me up, kinda, how, I don't know, I wasn't there to hear what the fuck he said. All I know is that he tried to use me. Son wasn't trying to hear that. He beat the brakes off this nigga. So here I coming back off the visit, and the bro, I forgot his name, man. He did the tattoo I got on my chest. It says, Almighty Father, forgive me for my sins and free my soul. You heard? So I got that scripted on my chest. I forget the bro's name. I want to say his tattoo, but I don't think that was his name. He was an old head, old land king, bro. So when I come back, he tells me about what happened. He's like, yo, Chulo, I ain't do nothing. I want to wait for you to come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so who is this nigga? You know what I mean? He's like, some bombero, that means blood. You know what I mean? Some blood dude. But in my mind, I'm like, this nigga done fucked up my bag. You know what I'm saying? So, we in the same house. He's in one of them fucking rooms. I think he was like in a fucking 6-man room or some shit. Cause they had different type of rooms and shit in there. So I go to son, you know what I mean? And I press him. And he like, yo, he just, basically he wasn't trying to hear what I had to say. He was just basically like, fuck that white boy, fuck that white boy. I'm like, nigga, that's my bag. You know what I'm saying? You saying fuck him, it's like fuck you. You saying fuck you, then he like went along with that on some shit where it was like, well, fuck you too type shit. And I popped. You know what I'm saying? Now, Adirondacks is not a jail when shit pops off like that. I didn't go there with the intentions of cutting him, stabbing him, or none of that. I just went there with the intention to confront him, letting him know, like, yo, you can't be doing shit like that. If this nigga come back, boom, 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 and the conversation went left. So I pop on the nigga, the old head bro pop with me and did something dirty. But, you know what I mean, left the nigga on the floor. So when he was on the floor, you know what I mean, I tell the other twin, yo, break the fuck out, go, because he was an old nigga, you know what I'm saying? Old skinny nigga. He was getting his little cheap shots in, you heard? But he was the twin, though. That was the twin, bro. He popped off. I don't care. He popped. So I've been telling him to get the fuck up out the way, you know what I'm saying? And I leave the motherfucking spot, as I'm leaving the cube, the fucking police see me coming out the cube. You know what I'm saying? And I had, like, my hands was man red, and I had, like, my shirt was a little ripped up. I looked like I just finished doing something. He's like, what you was up to, Perez? I'm like, nothing. What are you talking about? Meanwhile, right behind me, this nigga's on the fucking floor, leaking. He looked, he's saying, boom, long story short, that's how I went to the box. So now I'm in the box, boom, I get out the box. I get out the box, they send me to Franklin Correctional Facility, right? So I get to Franklin. I kid you not. I kid you not. When I get out the bus, boom, I go to, not orientation, intake. You know, get my property and all that. You know what I'm saying? And they put it like in a wheelbarrow. I think it was like a wheelbarrow they used to give us to move our fucking property. There was a bro that was there that knew me, Joey, King Joey, salute to Joey. So he seen me, he was like, oh shit, Chulo, what up, boom, boom. And he worked in intake, right, at this time. So he was already telling me what bros was. It was bros there. Like, I think Cito Sama was there. Salute to him. The twin, Black Rose was there. The twin San Lazaro was there. It was a lot of bros there, you heard, that I knew and that I knew of. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know all of them. Like, that was my first time meeting Sama. But anyway, I ain't even meet. Look at how this was my introduction to Franklin. I'll tell you the type of time I was on. So, as I'm in the process of putting my shit together, whatever, getting my property, making sure I got all my shit done and putting it back in my draft bag, which is the process, I peep somebody. I'm like, is that him? I'm like, this motherfucker. So, it was this 5% nigga, you know what I'm saying? I think his name was Sun Guard or some shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, I think it was Sun Guard. So, the nigga Sun Guard, he had a altercation with one of my twins, Dre from Syracuse and Attica. And he got the better of the twin. I ain't gonna lie. He got the better of the twin. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there when it happened, but I seen the twin after it. You know what I'm saying? And he got the best of the twin. I ain't gonna lie. He was a bigger dude, though. You know what I'm saying? He was a bigger, stocky, you know what I mean, dude. Dude was like 6'2", you know what I'm saying? 2 and some change. He was a big dude. So, mind you, know what I mean? This is why, like, well, we're gonna keep it pushing. So I peeped the nigga. I'm like, yo, that's that nigga Sun Guard? He's like, yeah, you know him. So I tell the bro off the rip. I'm like, yo, listen, you strapped? You know what I mean? Because I ain't had nothing I brought with me. I mean, I ain't had nothing, I ain't gonna lie. So I usually always stay with it, but I lost my shit. I remember I lost my shit when I shitted it down the toilet. It's crazy. I forgot that I even had a booth, bro. That's crazy, right? You forget about shit. But anyway. So, I tell him, I'm like, yo, you strapped? I mean, He was like, yo, I ain't got nothing on me. I could get something. Boom, boom, what's up? So I'm like, yo, where my house is at? Where we going? You know what I'm saying? Boom. So we going all the way to the back. I'm always going to the back. So, boom, I throw my property in the wheelbarrow and all that shit. We start going out. Around this time, like, it's movement, you know what I'm saying, for like programs and shit like that. So that's why son is out there. So I'm like, yo, you know that dude? He's like, yeah, he knew the nigga. Yeah, his name was Sun Guard. So I'm like, yo, what house he in the back too? You know where he at? And he's in the back also. So I'm like, all right, I'm trying to figure some shit out in my head. I'm like, all right, I gotta get this nigga. Like, he did my bro Dre dirty. Like, he closed Dre's eye. You know what I'm saying? He fucked him up bad. So this is what I say, like, this goes to one-on-ones. There's no such thing as a one-on-one. That one-on-one is going to end up being something different eventually, probably 9 times out of 10. You feel me? So that was a one-on-one, you know what I mean? And that same one-on-one is going to lead to me, you know what I'm saying, getting into some shit with him now. So I start going through my bag, my property, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all niggas, I'm famous with the sock, my nigga. I'm Bruce Lee with that shit, nigga. What the nigga? I'm whipping your ass with that shit, nigga. So I grab a sock, right? I go through my property, I grab a sock, and then I grab a can of beans, and I throw the can of beans in this shit, and I knot it up, whoop. You know what I'm saying? And I got my jacket on. It was cold. It was winter time around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no snow or nothing like that, I don't believe now. It was just cold, though. So I got my jacket on and all that shit, hat on, you know what I mean, Scully on, all that. Then I grabbed the can of bichuelas, nigga. I think there was gandules. Threw the gandules in that shit. Ah! Put it in my jacket. I told the twin, yo, push the cart for me, bro. She's like, yo, what you gonna do, Chulo? Nigga, you just got here. I'm like, You know what I'm saying? Fuck, that nigga fucked the bro up. I don't even think I even got into the deal. I think I did. I don't know how many DRs know he did the bro dirty. That's why I told him. So I literally just got to the jail, bro. I have not been in this jail more than, I think maybe I had lunch. That's about it. I haven't done nothing. I haven't even got into a house yet. I'm on the walkway. I just got to that jail that day. I just got out the fucking box that day, my nigga. And here I go. About to fucking pop off again. Like, my mind, it was crazy how we think, right, my nigga? So here I go, I see this nigga. You know what I mean? I catch up to him. You know what I mean? The bro got my property. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, bro, you got my property. Just stay with my property. You know what I mean? Just push it to the house or whatever, boom. And I spin off for the nigga. You know what I mean? Son is walking back to the back, so I walk past him, right? And then I turn around. I give myself some distance. I walk, wait, speed walk past the nigga, whoop. And then I turn around. And I start walking back, the opposite towards him. So he caught eye contact with me, you know what I'm saying, on the way back. He looked at me, he recognized me. He's like, cause you know, we was in Attica together, you know what I mean? So the nigga hit me with the, like, you know what I mean, with the slow bop, like, you know what I mean, like nodding, you know what I mean, like, yo, like, what up, you know what I mean? I'm like, what up? Me. Yo, son, I'm telling you, when I'm Bruce Lee with that shit, I'm Bruce Lee with that shit. The bichuelas was rocking his fucking snot box loose. Nigga, loose. Me. The bichuelas flew out the sock, my nigga. Gandulas is rolling down the motherfucking road, bro. Yo, bro, I rocked that nigga like 2-3 times with that shit. And then the beans, I was swinging so hard, the beans flew out the sock. It must have been a state sock. Because Hanes ain't gonna pop like that, you heard? State socks is cheap as shit. That shit flew out the sock, my nigga. And the dude that was with him, know what I'm saying? Didn't want no smoke. So I don't know who that nigga was, if it was his 5% friend, regular friend, I don't blood crip out. I don't know, I ain't care. I mean, I caught that nigga out too. Cause son was too busy holding his shit together. Then I continued to proceed, know what I mean? Cause son was trying to fight back, know what I mean? So, pop, know what I'm saying? I definitely got the best of him. But I had to. Cause nigga, I was a little nigga. I'm 145 pounds running around this bitch. I wasn't 6'2", 220. I'm 140, nigga, 145, 150, my whole motherfucking big. The biggest I was between 155 and 160. And that shit only lasted like a month. I take a shit and I'm back to 155. Real talk. So I was a low nigga running around there. A little skinny nigga. Running around there wilding. And yeah, I gave son the business. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and then the crazy shit is that, know what I mean, when the beans flew out the sock, I still had the sock in my hand. Cause I'm like in a fist with this shit. So I ain't let the sock go. I'm beating this nigga, know what I mean? And I got all type of blood on the sock. It was the blood always used to get me fucking booked, know what I'm saying? Like that shit was always something that used to always get me booked. You got blood on you, you got blood on you. So I'm beating the brakes off this nigga. Police pull up in the van. Hand me up. Cuff me. Throw me in the fucking van. They see blood. They're like, yo, you cut? Is he injured? He's cut. I'm like, nah, that motherfucker need the infirmary. I don't need no infirmary. Yo, I just got to, that was my introduction to Frank. That's how Franklin got introduced to me, let me say. That's how they got introduced to me. Like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Yeah, this is who I am. All because that nigga beat the brakes off one of my bros. And it was a one-on-one. Hit the comments up, because I know a lot of dudes be like, yo, that's some, you know what I mean? What I want to say, corny shit, some clown shit, some snake shit, some fake shit, some pussy shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm making shit tilt to my advantage at every motherfucking opportunity I get. I'm not giving niggas no options. I'm not giving dudes no chances. I'm not doing that. You're not telling me, yo, let's shoot the 5. Once you say, let's shoot the 5, I am popping on you. Nigga, we not going over here, over there. Nigga, like I said, I'm not Jason Bourne with this shit, nigga. Just regular old chulo, you heard? But yeah, son. Yo, when the police, when I get to the, they got a shoe there, they got a box there. When the police, they like, yo, what house you in? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know what house I was in. I didn't know what house I was in. I ain't know shit. They're like, yo, when you got here? I'm like, today. They're like, you just got here today? This morning, nigga. This morning the morning I was there. By the afternoon, I was in the box. Real talk, man. You can't make this shit up, twin. I got y'all. Say less. Y'all already know what it is, man. Lions and men. Let's get it.